The next TCG Forbidden and Limited list is right around the corner, and I wanted to give my thoughts on what I think is in the realm of possibility for Konami to hit all of these cards and address the problems that are in this format. So let's just get started. Let's not really waste any time. The first card I think that should be banned on the Forbidden / Limited list is Herald of the Arclight. We've all talked about this. This card is a floodgate. It's a negate, and it also bridges into the Mitsurugi deck, which is really, really strong. While not being strong on its own, Mitsurugi Yami, Mitsurugi Raizu, like all of these Mitsurugi variants are just too powerful, which is why they hit King of the Pharaoh Imps, and for the same reason, or even more, Herald of the Arclight should be banned. Just get rid of this card. It's just one of the most toxic cards in the format right now. Another card that's very toxic and also a monster negate, and it's very controversial. I don't feel like this card should be legal, although a lot of people think that Konami is just not going to do it. But I think that if they address this card, it is going to solve a lot of problems that people have with this deck, and that is Canine Ripper. Canine Ripper is a bridge, it is a monster negate, and with Lupus under it, it can't be targeted. So you can't even Imperm Nib. You can't Valor Nib. You can't Mourner Nib. You can't do these things against this card because it's going to be protected with Lupus while also being just a broken card that can both add and negate. Like, just get rid of this card, Konami. Please, just get rid of this card and just deal with the Canine Engine, period. This card just should not be legal. It just allows a lot of insane and toxic combos to happen. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Please. Now, the next ban I have on this list is Malice. Konami, we have to talk. Malice needs to be addressed. Malice needs just one of the link monsters, one of the powerful link monsters, whether it's Red Ransom, whether it's White Binder. I'll even take a Cyber's Wicket ban. Cyber's Wicket is another card that just bridges to the Addict Nister engine or any of the tuner Cyber's monsters. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of one of these cards and we'll be fine. But just address Malice again. This deck has just been a monster ever since it's been printed, and it just got better and better with more and more support. So just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Red Ransom has been banned in the OCG and the TCG. Just get rid of it. The next card is a card that got hit recently, and it is now limited, but I think this card should be banned. Shifter. Shifter, it's an auto win. A lot of decks are graveyard decks, and even if they're not really graveyard decks, they are hurt by this card, and just get rid of this card. It's just very toxic, and a lot of people will be happy if you ban this card. Another card that should be banned, and I think is very, very likely to be banned because it has been abused before, and if they don't ban it now, it's going to be heavily abused in the next format, especially with the next set. And that is Harpy's Featherstorm. This card is insane with the Radiant Typhoon strategy coming around the corner with new support, and has been a problem with Raizu variants. Even Yummy has been playing this card because they can make, I forgot the name, but just XYZ rank 1 Wing Beast. Set this card off a thrust, and yeah, skip your opponent's turn because you can't play the game. You can't activate monster effects. Or you can, but they're going to be negated. So yeah, just get rid of this card. That is it for the bans. These are very specific bans, and just going in the realm of possibility, I don't think they're banning more than 5 cards. Maybe 6 cards. They might ban a 6 card, but I think 5 cards has been generally what Konami has been banning on every single list since like 2022 or something like that. So now for the limited list. Konami, we also need to talk Draco Tail. Draco Tail is a deck that a lot of people really like, but I think that with the next set coming out with a lot of the strong fusion type cards, I think that these cards need to be hit. They need to be addressed, and I think specifically these 2 cards are the problem. Or I would say there's more problems in the deck, but let's say these are the more specific hits that I think will make the deck a lot more tolerable. And that is Draco Tail Malulu and Rahu Draco Tail. Now, these 2 are weird hits. You might be like, why not hit Femina? Why not hit Ketsu? And to that I say, yes, you can hit Femina and you can hit Ketsu, But I think those cards are generally very good for the game because 5 mana is a hand trap that can be used going second, which makes the deck better going second. You don't really want a deck to be just good going first. So I think keeping 5 mana lets the deck go second. Keeping Ketsu at 3 lets the deck go second. But let's hit the cards that are specifically really good going first for the most part and really shine when you go first. And that is Malulu and Rahu. I think these are interchangeable, obviously. Again, you can hit Ketsu and 5 mana. I would be fine with that as well. But I think that's a little bit too harsh because the deck is a lot weaker going second now. But if you get rid of something like Malulu and Rahu Draco Tail, the deck is a lot weaker going second because they have less ways of fusion summoning going first. And they still have 5 mana Ketsu to go second. But they don't have these insane pushes of these 3-ubs to go second with. And like normal summon Malulu, activate the effect. Okay, you Valor or you somehow negate it and then they chain 5 mana. You can't really do that. You have to start with 5 mana. You have to start with Ketsu and stuff like that. And those are very, very, very vulnerable to interruption. So I think that having these cards both limited definitely address the deck. The next card, Vanquisol. Halisu needs to be limited. This card is a little bit too cracked. Now, I did say that Ketsu and 5 mana are fine for the game, but Halisu is just a little bit too insane. Like, Halisu is just too powerful of a card, not just going second, but also going first. This card is insanely powerful. Being able to tutor any of the Vanquisol monsters from your deck is just too insane. And for a hand trap, it is just a little bit too powerful. It is a little bit too powerful. Once you resolve this card, you kind of really win the game. Like, you really win the game. Another deck that needs to be addressed, Mitsurugi. While Mitsurugi has been hit on this list already with the Herald of Arclight ban, I think that one card is a little bit too powerful. At least for now. Because Mitsurugi is getting a new wave of support and also a product that is going to be released, I'm going to specifically hit a card that doesn't directly hit Mitsurugi, but will be a strong hit to the deck, and that is Pre-Preparation of Rites. We've seen this in the OCG, and I think this card is very, very powerful. It adds Mirror, it adds Habakiri, it adds any of the other ritual monsters if you have a Habakiri already. So hitting the consistency of the deck is pretty powerful, and I think this is a very solid hit for the deck, even with the new support and the new product coming out in the future. Now, Konami, we need to talk again. These floodgates need to be hit. Dimensional Fissure. This card needs to be addressed. It's been side decked for months. And is going to get even powerful with the Exo Sister deck being able to play 3 copies of this in his deck. Just get this to 1. I'm not saying to ban it. Just limit it like you did all the other floodgates. Gravekeeper Inscription. Limit this card. It's a card that has been side decked recently and just needs to be addressed. Mistaken Arrest. This card needs to be addressed as well. This is just another copy of Droll. But it's even worse because it's only specifically good going first. Just get rid of this card. Different Dimension Ground. Another card that is side decked a lot. It has been side decked for the past year and has been side decked for many years. Just get rid of this card. Another card that is a hot take. This is a very hot take. I'm sad to even say this because this card is cool. Going second, this card is insane. But going first, it's even worse. It's even toxic. It's just a very insanely powerful card going first. And it's for the same reason Tactics is very fun, but also very toxic. Get rid of Thrust. Thrust needs to go to 1. This card is cool. You go second. You add like a normal spell from your archetype. You add Raigeki. You add Feather Duster. You add Dark Ruler. But when you're going first, you set Different Dimension Ground. You set stuff like Harpy's Featherstorm, which hopefully should get banned. You set stuff like Black Goat Labs, which against Yummy is an FTK. Just get rid of Thrust. People are going to find many different normal traps and just have Thrust to be this card that can work also going second. but also set a floodgate. Like, you have to limit this card. Just like you did talents, thrusts need to go as well. Now, for the unbans, Meow Meow Mew. We have Snatchy. How is this a ban-worthy card? How is it still banned? Meow Meow Mew is not an issue. Prank Kits has been power corrupt since Power of the Duelist, whatever the set is called with Sprite and Tier. Ever since Sprite and Tier came out, this deck has been power corrupt. Why? They didn't even need to ban this card. All they needed to ban was Verte. Why is this card banned? This deck is okay. It's okay at best. Nightmare Goblin. This card was very powerful in Goki format, but Goki format was like, let me check my clock, like 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Just get rid of just get this off the list. This card is not really that crazy. Mirage of Nightmare. Konami has recently seen been giving a lot of love to Mirage of Nightmare on the Genesis list, and I think this card, it's okay. This card is really not that crazy. It could honestly probably go to 3, but I think Mirage of Nightmare is just not crazy. Same with Premature Burial. This card is not crazy. Metamorphosis, another card. It's really not that crazy right now. It just got limited on the recent OCG ban list. Just get it off the list. Get a lot of these cards off the list that just used to be powerful, used to be very insane, but just not really anymore. Just get it off the list. Now, for the semi-limited, Raisin and Stake Your Soul. Just put them in 2. Holly Sue was the main issue with the deck. Holly Sue is what made the deck go from this rogue tier strategy to instantly tier 1 and just very, very powerful and insane. If you limit Holly Sue, then Raisin and Stake Your Soul could be at more than 1 copy. But if you're going to keep Holly Sue at 3, just keep these at 1. These cards are just very, very powerful. They're too insane. And yeah, the deck is just too broken. So with the limit of Holly Sue, we can put Raisin and Stake Your Soul to 2, I guess. I'm not really a fan of Vanquisol. I will say this. I don't really care if they semi-limited the Vanquisol cards. So I'm just saying it just because I really don't care. I really don't care, honestly. But yeah, just semi-limited these 2 cards. It's fine. Change of Heart. This card has been mediocre for like the past like 2 years. Just put it to 2, I guess, or 3. Snatch Steal, same thing. Really not that insane. We need to promote cards like this because they're really good going second and only going second. So just get these cards off the list. Second Light. Konami, please. Just please. Like, this card is just not even that broken. It's very specific. You can only play this in like 5 different decks, maybe in total in the entire game. Why is this card hit? Please. Like, and like all of those decks are like pretty bad, except like maybe Mermail. Just semi-limited. Reasoning and Monster Gate. These cards, I don't really hate them. I don't really hate Reasoning and Monster Gate. I really don't hate these cards. Like, it's only really insanely broken, I guess, quote unquote, in Infernoid in like past history. Don't really think these cards are that toxic. Maybe there's some insane FTK you could do with it, but like there's so many hand traps to deal with that. Like I don't think these cards are a problem. And making Infernoids somewhat playable, I guess, is fine. If you want to deal with FTKs, just ban the FTKs. Just ban the cards that burn. Ban the cards that just do toxic combos. Just let these cards be at 3. It is really fine. And then for the unlimiteds, Trident, go to 3. This card's at 3 in like OCG in Master Duel. Black and White Dragon. These cards are cool. They're not really a problem anymore. Dragon Link is just, they're getting more support too. Just unlimit these cards. Pearly. Pearly is not really that good anymore. You don't really see Pearly at all. Maybe at a regional, you might see like 1. It's really not that broken. Like, just get these cards off the list. And that is it for my ban list prediction. Hopefully you guys agree with me. And if you disagree, just leave it in the comment section below and tell me if I'm a dumb, idiot, stupid, like, loser. And yeah, that is it. Peace.